One thing that I see people overlooking the most often is the community that they're actually moving into. The house, of course, is always extremely important, but one of the other most important things is the community that you're actually moving into. Who are you going to walk with at night? Are there trails? Where are your kids going to go play? And that's where the colony really shines. Today, our topic is the colony and Perry Homes. Let me show you around. One thing that I really love about Perry Homes is how easy they are to work with, along with how customizable everything is. And from past experiences with Perry, they're willing to negotiate more than any other builder I've ever worked with. This is the movie theater room. Not many builders are still doing movie theater rooms in 2026, but Perry, they still are. And this is what I mean about letting Perry really speak for itself. Just take a quick look around. You're gonna notice extremely high-end finishes throughout. Nice, thick quartz countertops. And my favorite thing is you still have a gas cooktop. A lot of things in Perry Homes that come standard are considered upgrades for other builders. You're gonna have this gorgeous white tile throughout the floors and actually in the showers in this build. There are currently 9 builders still building in the colony with price ranges ranging from $300,000 to upwards of $800,000 and $900,000. The colony has a lot to offer. You've got Colony Riverside, there's the middle colony part where we're at right now, and there's also the colony estates. And the estates have that more kind of refined luxury taste per se. You have 1 acre plus lots with large $1 million homes on them. Hello everybody, we have the pleasure today of sitting down with Cameron from Perry Homes here in Bastrop. Cameron, would you introduce yourself a little bit? Tell everybody just a smidge about you.
Yeah, would love to do so, man. I appreciate you creating this environment and this interview so we can kind of
Yeah,
talk a little bit more. So
happy
it's
to.
I've been with Perry now. I've had the pleasure of being with Perry for about 5 years now.
Nice.
Had the honor to open up the colony for Perry Homes, specifically our 45-foot wide section. Now we expand into a 60-foot wide community. But yeah, I've been with Perry for about 5 years and have basically made my mark here in the Bastrop area.
Definitely. And I always hear good things about you. Everybody that I've talked to who's bought a Perry home, they always have good things to say about their sales guy, Cameron.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I love everybody that I have had an honor to put into a Perry home and do
Yeah.
business with. And you know, the nice thing about Perry is it allows our buyers to get a dream home.
Mhm.
Sometimes their final and forever home without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
You know, it's a semi-custom build, a luxury build, but we really do try to hang our hat on being able to provide a product for everybody, and we want it to be attainable for everybody as well.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to be able to have done that for a lot of families out here in Bastrop, and it's
It's
been a
awesome.
huge honor.
What makes Perry different from other builders here in Bastrop?
Oh, dude, a lot, man, a lot. One of the biggest things that makes Perry different from all of our other builders is really just our commitment to
Mm.
the buyer's experience in the home. And so what that means is even before you close and before you get into your home, you're going to have multiple times where you walk through your home and make sure that we've fixed any minor imperfections that can be fixed. You have all your questions answered. And we've done everything that we can basically in our human capabilities as much as we can give you a smooth close and a smooth transition into your home ownership.
Yeah.
But once you actually own that home, we still want you to be able to enjoy your product and not be basically a construction manager.
Yeah.
So, you know, another leading factor is the fact that we have a 2-year warranty. The nice thing about that warranty is that for the most part, we probably won't need it for 2 years, but we really try to make sure that we're knocking out things quickly. And if there's not a lot of things on that warranty list, if things do pop up, they're very short and you actually get to enjoy your home and just have a nice peace of mind that if anything does go wrong,
Yeah.
even though we try to hang our hat that they won't, if anything does go wrong, we'll be here for much longer than builders would normally to take care of it for you.
Gotcha.
Another big thing is just quite honestly the product that we put in front of you guys. For our realtors, for our family members, it's just a product that's very difficult to find from other builders. The 8-foot doors, the 7-foot windows, the 10 to up to 15-foot ceilings on a single story,
Yeah,
20-foot ceilings on a two-story. So like I said, it's very hard to find that in another builder, especially at the price point that we're giving,
for sure.
our family members. So, like I said, there's a lot of key intricacies that makes Perry different, but it's the value that you're getting on the home and the customer service and longevity of that customer service. I'd say would be the two main things.
Why did Perry choose to build in the colony?
Specifically, it's interesting that you asked that now because we have so much growth with
Yeah.
SpaceX and Neuralink being right down the street from us. But one of the major driving factors of us coming into the Bastrop market was actually Tesla.
Mm.
When Tesla first announced that they were going to be building off of 130 off the east side of Austin. Once again, we thought Bastrop would be a great city to be able to put our product in front of families who really didn't have any other option to get, like we talked about earlier,
Right.
that luxury feel at a certain price point. To be able to get 8-foot doors, 10-foot ceilings
Yeah.
under 500K in the Austin area is very difficult. So we wanted to be able to do that for families. We knew Bastrop was a great small town with a lot of things that people are attracted to in general, just to be out here. You're right off the Colorado River. You have one of the oldest founded towns in Texas, excuse me,
Right.
down in Bastrop, and it has a beautiful downtown area. So it has a lot of things that were already going to be attractive to buyers, but
Yeah.
we knew if we put a beautiful product out here, that people would love it and love the town that we're putting it in.
What is the kind of that factor for them that chooses you guys over a comparable builder?
Yeah, very good question. I
I'm
think
sure.
I think the main thing, no, that's a good question. I think one of the main things that people can really feel is our finish out.
Mm.
I hear it all the time when people walk into our homes. Like, man, I can really see the difference of
Right,
the
they
attention to
feel
detail.
it.
Yes, 100%. And then once again, we have a beautiful section of our community. Our community either backs to a green belt in our 45-foot section plus our 60-foot section,
Yeah.
or it's going to back to the road. There's out of my current 90 to 100 home site offerings, roughly 20% of those are back into a neighbor. So
Yeah.
almost all of my homes are giving you privacy. You're in either the gated section or the new section up the hill in the community that
Yeah.
backs to that natural pond in that green belt. So we have a very nice offering for a great price point in a beautiful section of the neighborhood. But I think that whenever you compare it to what the other builders are giving you, there's just so much value there that it's hard to say no.
Right. What incentives is Perry offering right now that most buyers probably don't know about?
Yeah, very good question. Right now, we've got the ability to kind of be very flexible on how we're achieving our deals for buyers. We have $35,000 of flex cash.
Okay.
That flex cash is going to allow us to either purchase a 4.99% interest rate,
Awesome.
help cover closing costs, or further reduce pricing in your home, or even do some upgrades in your home. So you have that $35,000 to use however it makes most sense to you as a home buyer. But the high majority of our home buyers are using it to purchase that 4.99% interest rate promotion. Heck, I have some buyers who are able to get even lower than that.
That's a wonderful.
And I have some buyers who are able to get the 4.99 and cover all their closing costs. It all really just depends on how we're able to structure that deal based off of your down payment, which house you're looking at, of course, and essentially how much, if we're able to, how much extra we're able to negotiate for you.
That's perfect.
And that's another big thing with Perry is that we do have the ability, I think more so than some other home builders, to be a little bit more flexible on price and negotiate. And like I said, with Perry, we're not greedy. We want everybody to be a homeowner.
Yeah.
So we're able to do some deals I think that some builders just can't do because we're a little bit more flexible in our company makeup.
Yeah. What is something that you kind of see from buyers, assuming things about being on the new construction side, of course? What is something that they're assuming about new construction that just simply isn't true?
Yeah, once again, great question, man. I think the main thing that I've seen that buyers assume about new construction that's just not true is that it's expensive to get into new construction. I hear it all the time. I need 20% down to get into a new home.
Really?
You can get in, and you know this, you can get in as low as 3% down on a conventional, 3.5% down on FHA.
Right.
So I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about new construction, that it's expensive to get into, it's difficult to get into, and it's an expensive payment. Once again, with our incentive, with the 4.99, sometimes we get sub 4.99.
Yeah.
Your interest rates are going to, your payments could hover very close to your actual rent payment.
Right.
And once again, getting into your home, you don't have to put 20% down. Heck, at $400,000, you can get in with as little as $12,000 of savings for your down payment. So The biggest misconception is that it's expensive to get into construction and that your monthly payments are going to be exorbitant.
Right. I hear that a lot too. People,
Yeah.
it's a misconception that's been drilled into everybody for a long time.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's something that I feel like a high majority of the real estate market should try to educate buyers on, because there's a lot of families that are sitting in their rental or sitting in their apartment with the misconception that they have to keep saving for the next 2 or 3 years to buy that home, when they most likely have the money in their savings already.
Yeah.
And another thing is that it's honestly a little bit easier to get into a home than rentals. I mean, it's like 3 months rent. Okay, I got to make 10 G's a month. That's a lot. Versus being able to get in with, 45, 55 DTI ratios, right, with a home. So a lot of the times you don't necessarily need to make as much income to be able to afford your home as you would actually have to prove for a rental.
For sure. Yeah, I've seen that happen many times. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's like, I might as well just go buy the home. So
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing that a lot of buyers don't know, is that you're a lot closer to being able to purchase a home, and it's a lot less expensive up front than you might think it is.
If you're thinking about moving to Bastrop and buying a new construction home, my contact information is in the description below. My team would love to help you compare builders, negotiate incentives, and make sure that you and your family get the best deal possible. We'll see you in the next video.